After all the heavy duty messages, I thought I would give something more optimistic, something more positive. The grim things will keep going on, but one another most valuable, most important, core, beautiful thing God has taught me through this entire ordeal is the power is not only in God and all the other things I've already told. And what actually God means is to have joy in life. To have joy, smile, peace, to stay true to the heart despite whatever is going on around you. The most valuable thing, because all these dark forces want you to do is keep you low vibrational, as in sadness, depression, reject your own self, dislike your own body, mind, your skills, your intellect, or your job, or your life, your money, your children, your partner, or the way you operate in the world. Anything and everything, it has to be negative, dark. It has to be sadness, like I mentioned, bitterness, unable to let go, unable to find the peace despite whatever is going on around you. To have smile on your face, to be able to actually smile at something that is funny and silly and harmlessly a harmless joke. To have all that is the most important way in which you can connect with God actually. These are the avenues and these are the ways of life when it comes to God. It's not only about purity, love, kindness and boundaries and this and that, which are very important, through which you can preserve all this joy, peace, happiness, the partnerships, the fun, the lightheartedness, to be able to find joy in the most trivial of things. And it's not an easy thing. I've seen so many people so busy in finding what's wrong with everything, and that is also the agenda of the darkness around us. But they forget one important fact, because they have not gone within deep enough, that they cannot find the little happiness and joy in the little things. Forget about gratitude and all these things again. You don't have to go that far also. Just to be able to see something harmless and funny and light-hearted, and to be able to catch on to it, you have to be in alignment with that kind of thing. You see, it may be there, but for you to be able to even see it, you have to have the heart for it. You have to have the mind for it. You cannot let the ruin and filth around you to get to you, which also means the shield you have is not only in divine principles and all this, but also the joy, the peace and the lightheartedness and general happiness and satisfaction that comes in just being, just existing in who you are. That's a very, 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 very powerful thing. It's a very, 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 very deep thing. Not many mastered it, not many are even learning it, but it's possible, and it's very important, because when you are able to open up to that kind of truth and reality, despite whatever is going on around you, there's always going to be a way, a magical, beautiful way in which you will find peace, joy, satisfaction, laugh, smile. This is one thing the enemy hates. It wants you to be bitter, angry, unsatisfied. You want more and more and more and more, that you forget to actually be there and have that sense of satisfaction. Because that's another reason people go to darkness. Like the bottomless pit, it's a pit that never can be filled, ever. Anybody who dealt with, at this point of time, everybody has dealt with a toxic person in their life, multiple. You can learn from that experience that they will take everything from you and everybody around you, and they have done it to multiple people. But even with all the taking, they have nothing good in them, okay, that they can never find satisfaction in anything. They look at it, they want it. They look at something, they want it. They want to steal it, they want to take it, they want to take it, they want to take it, they want to take. You can give anything and everything, and yet this the saddest and the ugliest truth of that kind of existence is they will never be able to find satisfaction in anything. Why do you think all these people did so much darkness and filth hidden behind closed doors, and gave themselves all this power and control and manipulation and money and status and artificial, the beauty that they got by stealing other people's lives and literally eating young ones and their bloods and all these things? And why do you think they can never be satisfied even with all that? Because they don't have a soul. They are not real, they are not humans. The one thing that can give you joy, peace, happiness, stability, real sense of security, to be able to have that joy, to have that satisfaction. It's like you keep eating the meal, keep eating it, and not knowing when to stop. That's the pathetic existence to ever have. For you to be able to know the satisfaction of something, to reach a point of within you, that smile, that joy, that peace, that comfort, not the comfort zone kind of boxing in, the comfort that comes with knowing from within. This is enough. This is good. This is beautiful. This is funny. Oh, it cracked me up. It gave me a lot of joy. It gave me so much peace. I felt light. It feels good. I feel satisfied. And it's coming from within. Why? You have the soul. You have the capacity to reach there where you can feel that, sense it, experience it, and see the beautiful things that open up with that sense of satisfaction and security that you have from within you. Because you're not taking it from anybody, see? You don't even have to. You're least bothered about it. You're satisfied, you're enough, you're good enough for yourself. You know how powerful it is to realize that? You know how peaceful it is to reach that kind of knowing and realization, and to reach that point of ease, relief. Because you are living in your truth. All you have to do, all you have is you, and it is good enough, it is worth it. And you're satisfied with it. And from that you can build more. Not out of greed, but because you have the capacity to build more. And then you can build more, and then you're satisfied. And then you build more, you're satisfied. And after a point you may even stop. Okay, so when you feel this is enough. But nothing is coming from a place of taking from others or being obsessed with having things or taking things or gaining things. You keep on running behind things for all sorts of wrong reasons, but rather coming from the right place from within, and you keep building something great and beautiful little by little, and you have the satisfaction of doing it because everything is coming from the right place. You're doing it for right reasons, and it's coming from a right sense of source, the soul, the real, the human, the divine, and you have a lot of joy and happiness, satisfaction from it. And you can build more. If you feel inspired, you build more. You feel inspired, you build more. There's nothing wrong with it. The world is limitless. All you have to do is do it for the right reasons and from right source, from within you. And you don't have to chase it, run it. You build it, you build it, you secure it. You have a lot of... And then you see what I mean when I say the security, the ease, the comfort, the joy, happiness, smile, everything that comes from within. And despite whatever is happening around you, you will be able to find it. You can't let the filth around you hurt you. That's what the darkness wants. Because then it can take you away from the joy and peace and happiness and satisfaction and comfort and the beautiful things you can build, and steal the joy and happiness from it. That is why it doesn't like you when you are joyful, peaceful, satisfied. It has to keep you in fear, worry, anxiety, sleeplessness, concerned about tomorrow, concerned about the next thing, concerned about the next catastrophe that's going to happen, concerned about this and that and that and this. You find peace and balance even within all the chaos being created around you deliberately. It shakes the living shits out of the enemies, I've seen it and I'm still watching it. It shakes the living shits out of them. Because all these beautiful things that comes with the divinity and having a soul and actually living in your true humanness is something they can never have. There is nothing human about their existence, let alone divinity, because there's no soul, there's no decency and dignity there. So whatever you can achieve from within, not even from outside, is something they can never have. So they will try and steal it from you. But you do the opposite. You give them the royal middle finger by saying, you can't take away my joy. You can't take away my happiness. You can't take away my peace. You can't take away my sleep. You can't put me in fear and anxiety and worry. You can't take away from happiness and satisfaction I get from living in my trueness. That's my own, because I have it in me. And show that royal middle finger by actually being happy, joyful, laughing, smiling, having the peace, building the peace around you, building the security from within you, having that sense of satisfaction and comfort within whatever it is that you're going through, despite whatever it is. It's not impossible. The real power comes from there. That is how you heal, and that is how you progressing with that kind of behavior and attitude and approach to life. You build a strong personality, the real soul power, and automatically you connect with God. You don't have to do something to impress God or go to Him or something like that. This is another avenue through which you find a direct connection to God from within you. To realize that you are good enough, that you are enough, that you can find satisfaction and comfort, and you can build joy, peace, happiness, abundance and wealth and everything from within now. And you take it in the right stride. Don't let fear and other low vibrational behaviors take over you, the illusions to take over you. Do the opposite and find all these beautiful things in your life, and you will realize it's a kind of power that nobody will give you, because it's coming from within you. You're building it by every day choosing to be joyful, peaceful, happy, finding the comfort within you, telling yourself that you're good enough, you're worth it, you're stable, you're secure, you're satisfied. You don't have to chase things. You're satisfied. Whatever you accomplish, you're satisfied, and then you move on to the next thing. You close things up, you clean up, you complete things, and then move on to the next. You don't leave things open, you don't be irresponsible, you move ahead like that, you get this sense of integrity within you automatically. There's a sense of, that is how you build self-esteem. By doing things the right way, right reasons, and with the right source, the right kind of inspiration and mind. You put in that, automatically your soul follows, and once you're doing it, you know what I mean when I say that sense of satisfaction, the sense of balance within you, peace, the joy. And you can choose whether to even share it with others or not, because you are already having it within you. You sit in that moment and you realize, yeah, that's how you have to learn to be enough with yourself, good enough with yourself, and accept and learn that you are good enough. And from within everything, you keep opening like the peeling of onions. But it will all come with this kind of hope, positivity, optimism, and looking forward. And everything is about building from within. And don't let what is happening outside of you get inside of you. It wants to intrude and take away that peace and joy and little stability and sense of self-esteem you have for yourself, that gives you that inner stability, security. I'm good enough. I am good enough. I am worth it. And have that sense of smile and peace and joy to you, irrespective of you. Find the There's so many times the challenges and obstacles and nuisance was created around me. So either I was like watching it like I was watching a movie and was like, couldn't care less. They thought I would be bothered, and I could care less. Or I could find the stupidity and silliness and the clownery behind it, and I was able to laugh at it. I was able to literally laugh at it. It drove them nuts. It still drives them nuts. You're trying to piss her off, but she's finding everything that is good within. She's still having a joy and smile and happiness. She's laughing. She's having fun now. She's peaceful. She likes herself. She loves herself. She doesn't tolerate any kind of disrespect coming towards her, because we are trying to send people to mess with her peace and joy and that stableness from within her, as if it would influence what is within her. You see, that's what I'm saying. What is outside is irrelevant to you. What's inside is very relevant to you. Very much. And I'm going to stand up and say, you don't treat me like that. I don't even have to say it like that. I use my own behavior and words and body language to tell that, really? You want to play? Even these are the assholes who already got burned and they still didn't learn. So they want to get burnt more. So I'm like watching, okay, really? And then I literally have the smile on my face or even laugh immediately after that, because I could see the fuckery in it, and I was like, I couldn't stop laughing. It is so fucking silly and idiotic. But that's really what it is. It is silly, idiotic, it is dark and it is distracting, but if you really reach that place of peace and security within you, and you know you are worth it, you know you love yourself, you are with God, you are the good, you are the pure, you are the truth, you are the joy, happiness and stability, you are everything that is within you. You could really reach the place where I am, and you could see the jokes. They are the joke now. They have always been. You could see the clownery in the darkness created around you. You would reach that place where you would see the clownery, the clownish shit around you, and you would laugh your ass off. You would see the silly fuckery and you would laugh your ass off. You don't even need separate entertainment. It would become like that. It's that irrelevant. The only relevance it should have is that it is bringing some sort of fun in your life. Believe me, it should be like that. It should come to that point. That's how much secure, solid you should be from within you, that it literally seems like a joke to you as to what is happening around you. Then that's the beauty of it. That's how you should take it, because that is what it really is. Just like all this bravado losers come to you with, and the moment you show your real strength and truth and character, the bravado, because it really is nothing. It's just a noise and bravado and exaggeration and all this BS, all this bullshit. And you see through it, and you see the joke, and you see the clownery in it. You can't help but laugh. You will reach that place. I'm not saying you may find it maybe even do it for the sake of the shits, that when they try to bullshit you, when anybody tries to bullshit you, laugh immediately. Laugh immediately. And don't even stand there. Laugh and keep walking. Maybe that's how you will start building it. Once you lighten up your heart and laugh at the clownery and walking away, even when you are in the beginning stages, maybe you will start to see the beauty and jokery in it, and you will start building the real joy and happiness from within, because by laughing at it, you're already owning it. You're seeing it for what it is, and you're owning it like, it's not even good enough for me to even stand there and do something about it. I'm gonna laugh and walk away. See? Maybe start doing that. Find the lighter things, find the beautiful things, find the joyful things, and that's another powerful beauty of having a soul, having that connection to the real source from which our souls came. That's your powerful weapon. Apart from the truth and justice and the boundaries and all the strengths that I'm talking about, this is this light-hearted, beautiful things that add to your power arsenal. Bring it on. Bring it on. And then you will see what I mean. That it will make your life more fun and easier and even joyful, despite whatever is happening outside of you, because it's fucking irrelevant. It wants to become irrelevant, and it can only do so by attacking and getting inside of you and spoiling what's good in you. As long as you don't do that, because you won't do it, because you know your worth, you're good enough, you have the soul, you are the good one here, so you stay relevant, because you, within you, is the only thing that matters. And you not only own it with power and strength and all these other healing things I talked about, you can also use this lightheartedness and this healing to show up in that kind of joyful, peaceful, stable ways from inner stability. And you will see how easy it will be to handle the nuisance around you with that kind of arsenal. But you have to keep building it every day. It's not like a one-time thing, obviously, but you like a muscle you use to strengthen in the gym, you keep using it every day, but it will be worth it. And then you will see the fuckery around you, and you will be able to really laugh at it and see, ouch, it was not even that bad. It was just, it used my own insecurity to make itself look big and scary and all this overpowering. It's just fuckery, clownery, and once you see it, it's going to be a joyride despite whatever is happening. It won't be easy. That's why you need the strength of God and all the other things I talked about. But this lightheartedness and all the other things that come with it is going to help you. It will be a beautiful, powerful arsenal. And use it more often. It's healthy for heart, for good, for soul, for mind, everything actually. And if someone tries to Take it away by noticing that you're joyful, she has a smile, she's happy, she's in good mood. And if someone tries to get in the way, learn how to handle it and don't let them take any ounce of it. It's yours and you have all the right to be joyful and happy. Cut them off ruthlessly, laugh at them and walk away. I am good enough. I am worth it. My stability, peace, joy, happiness, security comes from within. And it's gonna be a little bit more light and funnier when you do it that way. Do it and see.